José Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda was born on June 19, 1861, in the small town of Calamba, Laguna, Philippines. His family affectionately called him Pepe, a nickname that stayed with him throughout his life. Calamba, a picturesque town surrounded by lush greenery and scenic landscapes, was where he spent his early years. During this time, the Philippines was under Spanish colonial rule, which greatly influenced the culture and daily life of its people. From a young age, Pepe showed signs of being a gifted child, with an insatiable curiosity and a keen intellect. He excelled in his studies, often outperforming his peers in various subjects. His love for reading and writing was evident early on, as he devoured books and penned his thoughts diligently. He wrote poems and stories that reflected his deep thoughts and vivid imagination, showcasing his literary talent. Besides writing, he also had a passion for the arts, particularly drawing and sculpting, which he pursued with great enthusiasm. His parents, Francisco Mercado and Teodora Alonso, were loving and supportive, recognizing his potential and nurturing his talents. They encouraged his education, providing him with the best possible opportunities to learn and grow. Rizal's love for his country blossomed at a young age as he became increasingly aware of the social injustices around him. He dreamed of a better future for his people, one where freedom and equality would prevail, and dedicated his life to making that dream a reality. José Rizal embarked on a significant journey to Europe to further his education and broaden his horizons. He traveled extensively, visiting Spain, France and Germany, immersing himself in the rich cultures and histories of these countries. In these places, Rizal dedicated himself to learning new languages and absorbing revolutionary ideas that were shaping the world. His ultimate goal was to bring these progressive ideas back to his homeland, the Philippines, to inspire change. While in Europe, Rizal connected with other Filipinos who shared his vision for a better future. They frequently gathered to discuss the pressing issues and injustices occurring in the Philippines under Spanish rule. Together, they dreamed of freedom, equality, and a nation where Filipinos could live with dignity and respect. Their collective hope was for the Philippines to be treated fairly and justly by the colonial powers. Rizal took it upon himself to write about the abuses and corruption of Spanish rule, hoping to awaken his fellow countrymen. He authored two seminal novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, which became powerful tools in the fight for reform. These books vividly exposed the harsh realities and injustices faced by Filipinos, igniting a spark for change and resistance. Rizal's novels were powerful. They showed the cruelty of the Spanish friars. They showed the suffering of the Filipino people. Rizal's writing inspired Filipinos. They started to demand change. They wanted freedom from Spain. Rizal's words gave them hope. Rizal's books were banned in the Philippines, but Filipinos found ways to read them. They passed them secretly from person to person. Rizal's message spread throughout the country. Rizal returned to the Philippines in 1892. He knew it was dangerous, but he wanted to be with his people. He wanted to help them fight for their rights. The Spanish authorities arrested Rizal. They accused him of rebellion. They put him in prison in Fort Santiago. Rizal's arrest angered many Filipinos. They saw him as a hero. He was fighting for their freedom. He was speaking out against injustice. Rizal was sentenced to death. He was found guilty of sedition. On December 30th, 1896, he was executed by firing squad in Manila. His death sparked a revolution. Filipinos were outraged by Rizal's death. They took up arms against Spain. The Philippine Revolution had begun. Rizal's sacrifice became a symbol of hope and resistance. The revolution raged on. Filipinos fought bravely for their freedom. Finally, in 1898, the Philippines declared independence from Spain. José Rizal is a national hero in the Philippines. His contributions to the country's history and identity are immeasurable. His life and works are an inspiration to many. Through his novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, he exposed the injustices of Spanish colonial rule. He showed the power of words, using his writing to ignite the spirit of nationalism among Filipinos. He showed the importance of fighting for what is right. Rizal's legacy lives on through the continued struggle for justice and equality. He is remembered for his intelligence, courage, and patriotism. His achievements in various fields, from medicine to literature, are celebrated. He is a symbol of hope and freedom for Filipinos everywhere. His image is a constant reminder of the nation's resilience and strength. Schools, streets, and parks are named after Rizal, ensuring that his memory is preserved for future generations. His face is on the Philippine peso, a testament to his lasting impact on the nation's identity. His life and work are studied by every Filipino child, ensuring that his teachings and values are passed down through the generations. He is a constant reminder of the fight for freedom and justice. His enduring legacy continues to inspire and guide the Filipino people.